Good morning. Today we're here at Walmart. We're going to go and check out some of the prices on groceries. Some of the things you guys have asked about. Look around. See if we can find some good deals. Let's get to it. Looks like they got some of the monster items here. As soon as we come into Walmart now. They've been moving stuff around. Got some of the big cans of Bush's beans there. Baked beans. The ginormous jars of pickles. Look at this. Mayo olives here. That is crazy big. Look at that. What is that? 44 ounces. $12.57. Got this huge thing of Frank's Red Hot for $12.97. Pace salsa. That would probably last us forever. $16.98 for that. Some Ortega taco seasoning. $7.24 for this 24 ounces. Wow. However, if you don't want to go crazy and you just want to get like a normal sized jar of olives, they got these stuffed jalapeno green olives by Great Value, $3.47. Same with the garlic green olives here, $3.47 for those. Got the little jars of queen olives here. This is 10 ounces for $3.96. Also got the early California olives down here, big jar for $6.82. And then this medium-sized jar, we'll call it, with pimentos, $4.12. Yeah, this one, and then they're out of this one, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, there it is. No, that's the pimento too. I don't know. These are the queen olives, though. These are not queen olives. These are the little babies. The whole pepperoncini peppers here, $1.97. Also $1.97 for the Great Value jalapeno peppers. Got the roasted red pepper slices here. Going to be paying a lot of attention to Great Value products today. Me and Jessica love a lot of different Great Value products here at Walmart because it's not just Great Value. A lot of it's great quality as well. Of course, after saying that, I will say after trying many different Great Value pickles over the years, it's not that they're bad, I just like other ones better. Most of you know I like Meyer brand bread and butter pickles. Yeah, that's a pretty big jar though for $2.34. I noticed they have the 24-ounce Olive Garden Italian dressing here for $5.68. That is pretty much $6.49 pretty much everywhere else. Also, Walmart sells this huge 36-ounce one that I've never seen anywhere else, $7.78. Also, you like a little of the fixins for your salads here. They got some imitation bacon bits here. I think these are $1.48. I don't know what that is. Oscar Mayer bacon bits. That should go there. These should go over some different ones here. These are real bacon pieces, $1.98. Sweetened cranberries, candied pecans, $1.98 for those. And the imitation bits by Great Value, $1.48. 16-ounce bottles of Kraft salad dressings here, $2.98. Still at regular price, a little cheaper than Kroger, but Kroger we find deals, some sales on these sometimes, so kind of wait for those. I just saw this small 8-ounce here of this Caesar for $1 though. That's cheaper than Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree does carry like the Ranch and Thousand Island. They got this small one too. Okay, yeah. Well, that's $1. They got the Ranch here too for $1. So yeah, you're actually saving here at Walmart. I haven't seen the smaller ones here, especially for $1. That's a good price. Now, in my humble opinion, Great Value Ranch is one of the top ranch dressings, really. Kraft is okay. In my opinion, this one's better. It's a much better deal too. This is $3.54. 36 ounces though. 36 ounces. Now, obviously what is not, well, okay. Yeah, see, this is 8 ounces for $1.43, so obviously the Kraft is a little cheaper. I don't know how long that'll last. That may just be a temporary price there, but yeah, we've never had a problem with any Great Value Ranch. It's just fine. And way cheaper and better than Hidden Valley, in my opinion. I know we got some diehard Hidden Valley Ranch people on the channel here, but I don't know. I'm just never have been a Hidden Valley Ranch person. And this is 36 ounces for $6.97. So that is almost double the price of what the Great Value one is. And Great Value mayo is pretty good. I would actually compare this one to Kraft mayo, which is our favorite. We still get Kraft mayo because we usually get a pretty good deal on it. 15 ounces here, those $2.12. $3.38 for the, I usually call this the regular size. It's like the 30 ounce. I feel like these are the most popular. $3.38 for that. Let's see what Kraft is. $3.97. Now usually me and Jessica will get this, you know, on a sale at Kroger or somewhere, sometimes usually around $3. When I do find it for $3 or less, we usually buy a couple of them. They do sell Duke's mayonnaise here at Walmart as well now. This is the 30 ounce container, $4.64. We've actually been seeing this come down at some other stores. Got really expensive there at like Kroger and Meijer, but it's pretty comparable now, right around $5 pretty much everywhere I go. Now to me, mustard is mustard when it comes to yellow mustard. 98 cents. That's a pretty good deal for 20 ounces. Now I will say, and most of you probably know, I like the spicy brown mustard from Dollar Tree. Okay, now this is a $1.52, same size bottle, $1.52 here for the great value. It's okay. I'll be honest with you, this one is really hot. This is hot compared to the one. Now the one at Dollar Tree, the downtown spicy brown, is a little spicy. It's a little hot, but not this hot. That was crazy hot. And I will say I do like the Dijon mustard by Great Value. That one's pretty good for $1.52. I know somebody said they had tried the Great Value horseradish mustard. I might try that at some point. $1.52 for that one. 24 ounce bottles of Great Value ketchup, which is pretty good ketchup. I know somebody compared it to Heinz one time. Doesn't taste like, I feel like it tastes more like Kroger. Maybe a little sweeter than the Kroger brand. $1.37 for this though. So some Great Value prices have been going up, and we're going to cover some of those today that we have covered over the last couple weeks. I'm trying to look and check to see if anything else has gone up as well, that at least that I've noticed. They do have the bigger containers of the Chick-fil-A sauce. Wish they had these in the barbecue. It's one of Jessica's favorite sauces here. $3.47 for the smaller one though. These are pretty much $3.99 everywhere else, so not too bad on regular price. Now I've never tried any of these different like wing sauces by Great Value, but we've gotten comments on these in the past that they are very good. I remember they used to be $1.98. They are $2.28 now. It's been a long time since I've checked this one though. It's probably been months. So, but I do remember these being $1.98, maybe a little less than a year ago. But definitely wanting to try that Parmesan garlic at some point. I know this was one of our longtime viewers' favorites there. I don't know if Jessica would like that one. I would probably like a medium sauce. Lemon pepper sounds good too. So I don't know. I made that mistake again, guys. I came in here, didn't have breakfast or anything. So everything is looking pretty tasty. One thing I don't like at our Walmart now is the removal of a lot of stickers. Like there's no prices on these anymore. It just says price as marked on package, and that could be with all the up and down prices. They don't want to have to keep changing that. That I can understand, but I still just don't like that. So I automatically kind of gravitate to the clearance stickers. Usually this means that they're getting ready, reduced on 5/14/2025. So that would have been yesterday, as today is May 15th, 2025. So this could be ready to be put in the freezer or cooked today. It says freshness date, use or freeze by 5/15. So you would have to freeze this or use it by tonight. But you do save quite a bit when you do. They still don't have the 10-pound tubes of the 80% lean, but they still have the 73% lean. Price is still the same, $34.44 for a 10-pound tube, which means the cheapest to get there with the 80% lean would be to buy two 5-pound tubes, $24.43. Meat prices, guys, have gotten ridiculous. I always say if you find a sale, stock up on it if within the means of your budget. Well, here's a big fan favorite on the channel here, the chunk chicken breast by Great Value. It's good. It really is. $8.72 for 4 cans, and I probably would have bought one of these today if I hadn't gotten the Kirkland brand, the 6-pack for $9.99 on sale at Costco. That was an amazing deal. They also got the 2-pack here for $5, so if you don't want to get that much, or, you know, some people have issues with space, and I completely understand that. not having enough space to put things. This Wild Planet organic shredded beef here, $4.58. These beef creations keep popping up out of nowhere here at Walmart. $5.86 for that. Cheapest regular price on tuna creations would be here at Walmart, $1.24, but sometimes we find these on sale. You know, we'll stock up on these when we find them for $1. Every now and then, Walmart has a rollback offer on these for $1, but it's been a while. $1.24 regular price. Bumblebee, though, is now $1. This has actually come down. These were $1.16, so they have come down to $1. Don't know when or if that will change, so just keep that in mind. And the great value ones have come down too. They came down a while back though. These used to be 92 cents and they've come down to 88 cents. I do really like the lemon pepper. Here it is right here. 88 cents a pack. So I haven't tried any of these, but I will say I am pretty much hit or miss with the Better Goods products. I always say to myself, why didn't I just get the great value one? A lot of this stuff is pretty pricey for what you get. These are very small bowls. The only thing I like about this is you get the container. Still never tried that one though. I just saw this here and wanted to mention that for a second. You know, some of the Better Goods products are pretty good, but you are going to pay the price. A lot of it's organic and, you know, other options, probably less processed and stuff like that. So probably better for you, but you definitely pay the price. And sometimes I do feel like the great value, even the cheaper ones, some, you know, I've gotten where they've tasted better, so. Great value corned beef right here next to Libby's. Good, so we can do a price comparison here. So $4.97 for Libby's is actually a pretty good deal. Most places is $5.99 for the Libby's name brand. However, I did notice that great value, even though it is good, it is $3.12 now. It used to be $2.98. Wolf brand chili, the cheapest place to get it would be here at Walmart with beans, $2.08. No beans, $2.37. And really the cheapest place to get our Cincinnati Skyline chili, the 15-ounce cans. They do have smaller cans. I would recommend getting this one. It's a little bit of a better deal. But $5.74, surprisingly, is an okay price on that because most places are anywhere from $6 to $6.49 in some places. Checking out some of the Keystone meats. I know a lot of our fans on the channel really love stocking up on these when they're available. Cheapest place to get them really here is at Walmart. They got the smaller cans for $5.87 of the beef. Usually the smaller cans you can only find beef or chicken. Usually only find the smaller cans of beef here at Walmart. The bigger can, 28 ounces, $9.88. $8.82. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's for the beef. Ground beef, which I don't see any here. So they don't have ground beef, but that would be $8.82. And then the chicken is $7.92. And then the turkey, which I only find at Walmart, $8.82. So it has been a while since I've checked on great value chicken broth. Just fine. It's, you know, just fine, but $1.50 now. $1.50. They do have a decent regular price. And, you know, I do find this at Walmart a lot. We'll find name brands for, you know, pretty good prices, but sometimes we'll find great value for a little more than what other store brands are other places. The one thing I will say is that as far as store brands go, we prefer great value over a lot of different products. So even if it's the same price as some other places or maybe even a few pennies more, a lot of the stuff we prefer great value. But yeah, Swanson chicken broth here, $2.52. Most places is $2.99 or up. Walmart has their beef bouillon and chicken bouillon powder coming back in. I know a lot of people like that one. $1.88 for those. I got the Weiler's bouillon cubes here. $2.96 for the beef, and I guess an extra penny for the chicken. That's kind of strange. Wait a minute. No. They're both $2.97. That should be over here where this gum is. So yeah, right there. And then they've got the herb ox chicken here. Chicken bouillon, $2.48, and then they got the beef one here for $2.48 as well. Never tried these. Let me know down in the comments if you have and if you like them. So we did go over this last time we were here. So the sugar here at Walmart has gone up to $3.46. That is like a 29-cent increase. And shockingly, the most expensive store brand anywhere. I don't know what causes this, but 4 pounds, $3.46. The 10 pound was $8.17 the last time I was here, though. They hadn't changed the price. Looks like they have now. $8.46 for this. So they didn't have a sticker here the last time, but I did want to point out that Domino sugar here, 4 pounds, is still $4.46. Now we saw where that was $4.54. Actually came down when we were seeing Great Value products go up. I will say this is now $6.49 regular price at Kroger. So much better deal, but sugar's kind of been going up everywhere in a lot of places. We saw where it's $3.29 now at Aldi for theirs. So sugar is going up, so keep that in mind. $4.46 though still at Walmart for Domino sugar, but again, this will probably be going up. Not sure if it will, but pretty much everywhere else it has. Used to be the cheapest place to get Dano's spices here. Not so much anymore. $6.96. Now, we have been seeing spices go up in price. Okay, not just here at Walmart, but everywhere. Mrs. Dash, though, still $2.97. I'm tempted. I have a couple of them, and I'm still tempted to get another one. Lawry's sauce here, the big containers, $4.12. Got some of the better good spices, which we've gotten some really good comments on these, and they are organic. Some of them here $2.96, and then for other ones here $4.77. And I guess it just depends on what you get here. But some of these, yeah, getting pretty pricey for that. Fleur de sel French sea salt. Okay, well, I don't know. $8.97 for that. So a lot of these spices down here, the cheaper spices at Walmart, the Great Value, have gone from $1.16 to $1.24. Some of the ones that were a little cheaper are now $2. It's like random prices. They're putting different prices on different things. I guess, whether they can get them in or if it's hard to get in. I've seen a lot of them that used to be $1.68, now $1.94. Just depends on what it is, I guess. So something a little strange, and I still can't find the canisters of Morton's salt here at Walmart. They do sell like the sea salt down here, but they have the iodized salt and plain salt by Great Value for 76 cents. Funny thing is that this was 72 cents a while back, went down to 67 cents. It's like they just flipped the number there. Now they're 76 cents. Cheapest regular price anywhere, as far as I know, on the Idaho and potatoes. Somebody said they were cheaper at Dollar Tree. They are not. They are $1.50 at Dollar Tree. That's one of the raised price items. $1.44. Then they've got theirs, which we've gotten some good comments on these. I've tried a couple of these. I wasn't really a big fan of them, but they are $1. Not as good as the Idahoan, in my opinion. I would probably spend the extra 44 cents, but I know some of our viewers like these. Well, there's some of that Great Value hot dog chili sauce that everybody seems to like. 78 cents a can. It's a good price. With the Hormel chili up here, regular price $2.38. Some of the regular prices are going to be pretty good here at Walmart, but you just don't find as many sales. Like, I've been here probably 20 minutes already, maybe 30 minutes, and I haven't seen one rollback offer unless they're starting to implement them into the price. I've seen some things like that ranch dressing over there that we were looking at, a craft for $1. I don't ever remember seeing that for $1. But I don't usually see the 8 ounces here. I don't know if they've just added that, but I don't know. I feel like that's not going to be that price forever. $3.88 here for Spam, which is funny because these came down 10 cents. These actually came down 10 cents, but we've been finding these on sale for $2.98 at some places. So good regular price, because a lot of regular prices at some places over $4 now. I've seen them for $4.19, even $4.29. So $3.88, good regular price. Well, I knew if I complained a little bit, we would find one. Actually, I think they had this on rollback the last time I was here. The Nor rice sides here on a rollback offer, select varieties for $1. But see right here, they've also got the stickers right here. This is what I was saying. Like, these say $1. Well, this is obviously a rollback offer, and they just have these here. They might not have put those on the other one. So what we're finding things, for $1 or whatever, they may not last that price for too long. And, there's no rhyme or reason for any of it anymore. That's why I always say stock up on the sales of the things you want when you find them. I remember when I went over this about a month ago, maybe. So they got these condensed different chicken noodle and stuff by Great Value here. These are 92 cents. 92 cents a can. We got a lot of good comments on these saying that they were just as good as Campbell's. I do see where Campbell's Chunky Soups, though, went up in price here. $2.48. These used to be $2.26. $2.48 now. $2.38 for Progresso, so these are still the same price. Looks like our Walmart is now looking like Kroger as far as like the different ramen options. They're really adding a lot of stuff in here. It's good to see. I will say the 12 packs here, which they actually have the shrimp flavor, that's cool, but they're all $3.68. We've been finding these 12 packs on sale everywhere for like $3, $3.28, somewhere around there. This right here for $2.58, that's the 6 cups. But yeah, this is the regular price everywhere. Everywhere's regular price for the 12 pack at Meijer, and I still believe it is at Kroger as well. Regular price is right around $3.68. So, you know, I don't know if Walmart really gets a deal on these. I will say Walmart does get a lot of other flavors of ramen that nobody really seems to get. At least not that I see anyway. They got the chili flavor, pork flavor. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. But one of the biggest ones that I know a lot of our viewers like and like stocking up on that make extra trips to Walmart is the creamy chicken one. Now, I will say I have been seeing these at Meijer from time to time, but you never see these ones at Kroger or pretty much anywhere else I go. 30 cents a pack here, but Walmart usually always seems to have them. Last time I was here, they had a few different rows of them, so it's pretty popular. This is kind of random, but I just saw this end cap here. Check this out. Little 2-quart slow cooker, something to make like side dishes or something. $11.48. Wow, that seems like a pretty amazing deal. I was kind of cutting through here, and as you will notice, that the Great Value Fudge Brownie is pretty close to the same price as some of the main or the name brand here, like Duncan Hines, $1.72, $1.47 for this. This is some of the best fudge brownie mix I've ever had. This is amazing. It's definitely the best brownies Jessica has ever made. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to get one of these. We haven't had it in so long. Make for a nice treat. She'll be happy. I feel like it should be noted too that all of the Great Value flour here, I've been looking off camera, are the same prices. But because the sugar is going up, you know, I remember the last time we saw sugar really go up in price. It was about a month, maybe a little over a month, that we saw their flour prices go up. Not saying that's going to happen, but just kind of giving you an idea of what happened the last time. Bread flour here is still $3.93, $2.43 for the all-purpose unbleached flour, and then the self-rising flour, $3.24. So, yeah, all of these are still the same. 2 pounds, $1.32, $2.38 for the 5 pounds, $4.57 for the 10 pounds. If you would like some of the behind the Dan and Jess theories of things or behind the scenes, yeah, we use Great Value for a lot of these different. We don't use Carnation. We always use store brand. We have used Aldi before, but I feel like the Great Value product is a little better here. I know we have a lot of viewers on the channel that prefer the Great Value dry milk compared to a lot of other store brands. I mean, the prices are pretty good. Right here, the instant non-fat dry milk, 3.2 ounce pouches, $3.43. Then you got the 25.6 ounce bag of it here for $8.86. 10 3.2 ounce pouches, $10.94. And then you got the ginormous 4-pounder here, $19.67. Here's the instant dry whole milk right here. This is 2 pounds and 7.5 ounces, $12.44. So off camera, kind of checked out some of the prices on dog food. Everything kind of looks the same. Canned dog food. Nobody's commented on it in a while, which is a good thing. That means it's coming in everywhere, and it's definitely coming in at our Walmart. It's the most canned dog food I've seen in years. Been a while since I've checked, but these Caesar packets used to be $1.16. I will say they've got more variety than I've ever seen before. $1.28, still a cheap regular price compared to what they are everywhere else. And this could have gone up a long time. It's been a while since I've checked here, but it's good to see all the different dog food coming in. Tons of cat food coming in as well, and I will say still 88 cents for the Fancy Feast, the cheaper ones. $1.18 for the Sheba packets. Got some other ones here. Vibrant Life, 68 cents a can. Looks like they got Friskies coming in here. 78 cents a can still. So, okay, so these prices are still the same. And plenty of cat food coming in. They have actually condensed this aisle, but I think they just keep a lot of it in the back because they've got so many aisles they can really kind of jam all this stuff in. Also, I've checked all the dry dog and cat food, and it's pretty plentiful here. So I wanted to check this out. Somebody in the comments the other day from one of our older Dollar Tree videos said that the Mott's apple juice 6-packs that Dollar Tree sells, that Walmart was cheaper. I'll point out, it is not. $4.42 here at Walmart, $4 at Dollar Tree. So I do like that, and you know, prices at Dollar Tree could go up whenever. I mean, they pretty much open the door. They open Pandora's box as far as grocery prices go. But yeah, just saw this here. I was cutting through and wanted to point that out. I was looking at this 2-pound thing of great value shredded cheese. It is $7.38 now, but I will say it is some of the best cheese you can get, in my opinion. I mean, it's really good. Yeah, a lot of places, though, a lot of other store brands are going to be $7.49, right around that price. But again, even though Walmart is close, I would still pick that one, even if it was a few pennies higher than other. I love their cheese. Their cheese is fantastic, especially their shredded cheese. Their sliced cheese is good, too, and they are $2.24 a pack. Pretty close to the same price as most other stores, but quality's here, guys. It is good. Does look like great value butter is holding steady at $3.96 for the salted and unsalted. At least it's under $4, I guess. They got the Land O'Lakes cheese, or Land O'Lakes butter here, still $4.96, which is a decent regular price for their salted and unsalted. Checking out some of the egg prices, they have come down a little bit. $3.47 for the 12 count, $5.12 for the 18 count, which is arguably the better deal. They got the 12 jumbo eggs here, $4.18, $3.82 for the 12 eggs of the extra large. But here's the real deal, guys. 60 count eggs have come down to $16.74. 60 count. Thank you to our longtime viewer who pointed that one out. I was looking at the great value syrup here, and I was like, what the heck? $3.12. And then I realized I was looking at the bigger one here. They are still $2.36. It used to be $1.98 a long time ago. Here they got some of the Pearl Milling Company. $3.67 for those now. Good deal on the pancake and waffle mix, though. Still $1.98 for 32 ounces. $1.98 for the original as well. It's the buttermilk right here. Pearl Milling Company, $3.28 for their regular size box. And they got this ginormous here. 5-pound great value box here. $4.98. Yeah, coffee prices going up everywhere, guys. Regular price on these ones right here in Folgers still $11.98. That's $1 cheaper than regular price at Kroger, but we're seeing them go up everywhere. Here's the 40.3 ounce container, $16.43. Ish, pretty expensive for Walmart. Still pretty cheap when it comes to their big cans of coffee, though. Got the classic roast decaf there. Got the donut shop. They no longer carry the 100% Colombian in the big cans. So when I get that, I have to get the bag here. Ooh, no. $13.97 now. Dang. Now they do sell the Colombian in the can for $4.44. But if you do the math on it, let's see, $5.15 minus $1.50. Wow. That would actually be, well, no, because you're still getting less. This is 9.6 ounces. 3 of these would be less than 30 ounces. That would be, let's see, round up 15 minus $1.50. $13.50. That's the better deal by a little bit. I guess these little teeny tiny canisters of Cafe Bustelo are making their way around the city here. Saw these at Kroger, $11.72. $11.72. Saw a digital coupon for the same 22 ounces. They had a digital coupon on these for $7.99 at Kroger this week, though. $11.72. Oh my goodness, coffee's just getting crazy, guys. Looks like the pods went up too, not by much. $4.47 is what they were for like the last year. $4.47. They are now $4.62. However, the 48 counts, at least for the time being, are still $16.47. So, yeah, I would, if you like those, I would get on that before they go up again. So if you notice here, so these, I thought at first, was this a different kind? But no, it's not. Some of the Walmart ones here, the great value, are still $4.47. Or they just haven't changed the sticker yet. Not really sure, but these have not gone up yet. But looks like pretty much all the other ones have, $4.62. Now here's another one that recently went up in price, are some of the smaller cans of great value canned fruits. These went from $1.48 to $1.66. And, you know, we have been seeing other ones go up. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. My favorite canned fruits here. I love great value. And I will pay the price. I mean, it's, in my opinion, they're better than Del Monte. Not just because they're cheaper, but I believe the quality's better. Speaking of canned products, great value canned vegetables did go up from 64 cents a can. Your usuals like corn, green beans, peas went from 64 cents a can to 76 cents a can. We saw the same thing happen at Aldi recently. Aldi and Walmart usually, I feel like they kind of follow each other like within a penny. Libby's though, most cans of Libby's products are still 98 cents, which that's kind of surprising. I thought these would have went up too. Kind of scattered throughout. A lot of them, like some of the regular green beans, peas, stuff like that, are going to be 98 cents unless it's something that has something added to it or something. Still $1.48 a can for Del Monte. Don't know how long that's going to be. Looks like they do have the smaller cans of great value coming in here though. It's a tiny can of corn there for 58 cents, and then 67 cents for the peas and diced carrots. Some of the Del Monte here of the different sweet peas, some of the young, it's $2.22 for these. And they've got the smaller cans of Del Monte, which used to be $1.90, or I'm sorry, 98 cents, which these have gone to $1.16. So they have actually come down a couple pennies. They're $1.14 now, so that's interesting. They got some of the Le Sueur here, $1.98 a can. Still don't have the ones with the little onions. The artichoke hearts up here by great value, $2.58. And they've got, well, this is the 5 to 7 large artichoke hearts. And then they've got the quartered ones here, $2.22. Hearts of Palm by Vigo, $2.98. Got the mushrooms here, $1.50. Same price they've been for years. And then the bigger cans of mushroom pieces at Sims, $2.54. Still no great value. This goes over here. Still no great value canned asparagus, $2.98. Oh, this is, you know, that's more the Green Giant there. But yeah, I haven't seen the great value asparagus in months. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. Let us know down in the comments if you've seen it. Got the Green Giant here, $4.98, and Del Monte, $3.68 for that. And got some, they keep moving things around here. These used to be in the middle of the aisle. They got the beets here pickled, $1.16 and 78 cents for the sliced. Beans are still 86 cents for great value. And one thing too that I like is they don't charge any more for like no salt added and stuff like this. Different products here if you have to have those light red kidney beans, 86 cents still for those. And somebody was asking about Joan of Arc, saying you were having trouble finding them. I just saw this and thought about you. I do have them here in Walmart, and every one of these $1.16 a can. They have lowered the price. I don't know if this is a rollback offer because they used to be $1.98. That's what I was talking about before. It doesn't say rollback on it, but these were $2.24. They had gone up to, or no, they went up to $2.28. They were $2.24, went up to $2.28. Now $1.98. So this may be a rollback offer. Not too sure. It doesn't say it is, but definitely cheaper. I know we saw the rice sides before for $1. I did want to double check to make sure that the pasta ones were as well, and they are. $1 on the rollback offer. Got Chef Boyardee here for the best regular price at $1.18 a can. SpaghettiOs here for $1.23 a can, but you can get a 4-pack here for $4.48. So not too much savings there, but I'd like to point out whatever sales we can find. And then they've got arguably my favorite macaroni and cheese as far as like these boxes go, 58 cents still. 58 cents. That's a brand new sticker too, so glad to see this price didn't go up. Well, that was our trip to Walmart today. One thing's for sure, there are a lot of little price increases here at Walmart on a lot of different grocery items. I find it kind of funny over the last few years, Usually when we see things go up, it usually starts here at Walmart. I don't know what causes that. Maybe they're quick to get on the contract or something. To keep their other prices low. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason for it. I have no idea. But saying that, when you find sales and deals on different things that you like, I would stock up on them before they go up in price, because that's usually how we see it here. It goes up at Walmart, starts going up everywhere. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope it helped. With all that being said, I am out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.